Well, it's a great day in America, land of the free and home of the brave. It's a great day in America, home of the free and land of the brave. It's a great day in America. It's a great day in America. Well, anyway, a lot of crazy stuff's been going on in our country. A lot of crazy happenstances and ordinances and skibbity bubbity bobbity boobity bobbida. Trump was almost shot. I mean, they got his left ear, but I don't know what else they got. Maybe they got his a little bit of his ego also. I think he seemed a little bit humbled at that RNC conference, kind of like tearing up a little bit. It's like, oh my God, you guys are freaking great, and we are definitely gonna make America great again now. Oh my God, it's like fucking Melania, get the fuck over here. Can bring me some more ego pills. I need more ego pills. My ego's running out. Please help me. I don't know. You know what I mean, though. It's just like, Trump, he's quite the, very alpha male, but I'm sure he has beta qualities we don't know about. Like maybe he takes Cialis. I mean, he's 78. I mean, come on. The guy's got to be doing Viagra or something. I mean, maybe his shit still works. I don't know. I mean, fuck. I mean, Melania, sure, she's a fox. I mean, maybe he will get her pregnant. I don't know. Who knows, right? And then there'll be another Don Jr. the third, and then all the Trumps are going to run for office after Trump is done, and then we're just going to have a never-ending serenade of Trumps. And then by the year 2000, or 2100, we'll have Don Triple Jr. as president, or Triple Jr.'s son, and then Biden's great grandson will be the be the new president of China. Who knows? I don't know any fucking more. Politics, religion, just society in general. I don't know. Just like people working for 80 hours just to like afford a studio apartment. And then you got fucking sports and the Yankees, and I don't even really follow sports. Just everyone's always fucking in the sport. I'm a musician, right? So I'm always playing in bars. I play in a lot of bars. I mean, So you're playing a song, and you finish the song, and then everyone starts going, "Woo! Yeah, all right!" And then for a second, you think they're applauding you, like for your song you just played. It's like, oh my God, these people are so nice. And then you realize, oh, okay, Aaron Judge just did a home run. All right, that's what it is. Okay, well, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, Aaron Judge, he seems like he's the big guy now with the Yankees. I don't know. But I'm not really a sports guy, but I'll just mindlessly watch it. I'm going to try to make small talk with girls at the bar. It's like, oh my God, did you see that home run? Oh my God, did you see it? Did you see that? Oh my fucking God. You saw that home run? I mean, that was incredible. And they're like, oh my God, yeah, I know. Yeah, right. Oh my God, that was like amazing. And then you're like, oh, well, maybe I could take you out to dinner sometime. What do you say? And they're like, my boyfriend's actually like right over there. It's like, wait, you don't even know that guy. Like, that guy was with me. But, you got to make small talk at bars. And, I've been on this wild goose chase. I got this friend of mine, TJ, he refers to hot girls as dinkies. Well, I think all girls are just dinkies. But it's a good word, fucking dinkies, So I'm on this wild goose chase trying to find dinkies and, going to these bars and rooftops and fucking back alleys. Then I had to fucking buy leather pants. I got these fucking leather pants from a gay sex shop at London Fetish in New York City. So, we go to this nightclub and, and TJ's like, oh man, dude, all these girls are coming. Girls we know and other girls too. Like, girls times like 10. You got to get your ass down here. So I get down there, it's TJ and like fucking 100 girls outside this place. This fucking place like Taos or whatever the fuck you call it. This fucking, cliche nightclub, the whole fucking thing, So I'm there outside, and it's fucking hot out. It's summer, it's fucking like 90 degrees. So I'm wearing blue shorts. I got a nice flower dress shirt on, I think I look pretty fucking good. I got my shades like on the shirt, folded over. And the guy's like, all right, all you and all the girls come in, but this guy's wearing shorts. You can't come in. So it's fucking midnight. And I'm like, well, I don't want to miss out on this shit. And the teacher's like, dude, go find some shorts right now. So I'm calling people I know. I'm walking around like a crazy person all throughout these fields. Like, hey, you know where I can get some shorts around here? Hey, man. Oh, excuse me. You know where I can get some shorts? Hey, got any shorts? Got any shorts? I really need some shorts. I'll buy some shorts. And everyone's just like, oh, man, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's, it's too late for that shit. You're not going to find any shorts around here. So, luck of the draw, I managed to find a fetish store. And it's like, hey, you guys have pants, right? And like, well, we don't just have any pants. We've got fucking leather pants. And oh my God, it's like real leather. And then my inner vegan came out for a second. It's like, oh my God, well, I'm like technically a vegan, even though I eat eggs and the fucking cows and the leather. And oh no, that's like bad. But I also wanted to possibly get pussy, so I was like, fuck it. I will sacrifice my values and buy these $300 leather pants just so I can get into this fucking nightclub and make out with a drunk chick for 2 minutes just to have her get kicked out. And I didn't even get the number. But hey, you know what? It was fun. So now I'm trying to sell them on Facebook Marketplace. We'll see if anyone buys them. I mean, they're good fucking leather pants. They're actually, like, they're real fucking leather. And then the 150 bar tab that you got to pay if you're a dude. I mean, all that fucking male privilege, right? It's like, all right, girls, yeah, you don't have to pay anything, but if you're a dude, 150 minimum bar tab, and don't get near any of the other tables unless you're part of the crew. So whatever. All right, so we had a VIP table, and I'm just trying to mac it, as they say. That's a new word I learned. I didn't even know what mac it meant, like just a few months ago. And then this great friend of mine, Dave, was like, oh yeah, dude, you got to listen to that song "Return of the Mac" from the '90s. Return of the Mac. It's a great fucking song. And then I was like, what the hell does Mac mean? It's like, apparently it's this 90s terminology for, flirting with girls. It's like, okay, fucking Mac. All right. So I was trying to Mac it. I don't know. These fucking nightclubs, man. It's bullshit. It's just a bunch of, horny drunk girls and then a bunch of thirsty dudes. And then you see what happens, and that's it. And then you leave and you try to get pizza at 3 in the morning, and then this fucking friend of mine, I was bringing her home and she fucking left her wallet and her fucking ID at the club. It's like, come on. And then we try to go back. It's like, oh, you guys got to call back the next day. We can't let you back in. So I don't even know if she ever found that shit, but whatever. Oh, God. Inflation's fucking crazy also right now. I mean, I don't even know what we're supposed to do about that. Fucking inflation. And the Republicans are always talking about that now. It's like, inflation. It's like Joe Biden, he believes in inflation. That's his religion. Joe Biden is the reason why your house foreclosed. Joe Biden is the reason that coffee is $6 a gallon right now. Because he went to Saudi Arabia and he did not make the right deal. And now coffee is $6 a gallon. You just go to these coffee shops now, these local mom and pop coffee shops, whatever. I don't know. There's always a bunch of Gen Zs working at these places now. I mean, I live in Nyack, New York. So we had a Starbucks that closed because there were crackheads shooting up in the bathroom. So that was really fucking interesting. So now we've got all these, little local coffee shops. And, you go in there for a small iced coffee. It's like, that'll be $7.50. It's like, all right, well, can you put some stevia in that? I mean, I fucking love stevia because I'm a fag, Oops, sorry, did I say that? Because I'm fugazi, sorry. So it's like, look, just put some stevia in my fucking coffee, please. And they're like, oh, the stevia, it's right over there. And it's like, I just paid you guys $7 for a small iced coffee. Can you just do your job? And then they slide around that little iPad once I put my card in there, and it's like tip options. It's like, why would I give you a tip? You didn't even do the 100% of the job, and you want me to give you a 20% tip now. And then I had this friend that was with me a while back who was a little, doesn't always think before she speaks. And then she kind of made this thing. She was trying to take the side like the cashier. It's like, oh, Albert, you should leave a tip. Come on, Albert. No, you have to leave a tip. You have to leave a tip. And I'm standing there not saying a word. I'm just shaking my head. And then the fucking, it's like, all right, whatever. I'll leave $1 because it was fucking awkward. And then she's like, oh, no, it's all right. You don't have to leave me a tip like the fucking cashier. And it's like, you guys didn't even do 100% of the job. I'm not giving you a 20% tip. Then I'm going to pay $8 for a small iced coffee? I don't know. And then everyone wants to shit on the corporations. It's like, oh, Starbucks, man, they're big corporate. Hey, at least I can, like, at least the coffee there is under $5. All these mom and pop shops. But, it's all good. It's all fine and dandy under the sun, as they say. And, and then there's, Leonard Nimoy, the poet. Wonder what he would say about all this shit. The Star Trek guy. He was actually a great poet, believe it or not. He wrote a lot of good books. My aunt was, like, in love with his poetry. Apparently he was a pretty wholesome dude, Who would have guessed? Wholesome. I didn't even eat breakfast yet. I'm too lazy to cook. Just got, I don't know. And then you got to wash the plate. Maybe just, like, don't eat. I mean, I don't know. I feel like being anorexic, that might save... It's probably convenient in some ways. I mean, not eating. It's like you don't have to cook. You save a lot of money. You don't have to wash dishes. Just don't eat, and you'll... It's less work. You can filter feed like SpongeBob, Remember that episode? I don't know. He doesn't leave his house and he just filter feeds and collects dust. It's not like a bad time. Who knows, right? But, honestly, I was thinking of becoming a pastor, though. Because, if you become a pastor, you could fucking, basically live scot-free. I mean, let's say you become a pastor in a Protestant church and you get a nice suburban church you can be the pastor of. You get free housing, you get free rent. You get car allowance, you get phone allowance, and you do that for 30 years, and you got a free fucking ride. You can save a whole bunch of fucking money. The minimum salary for pastors is like, what, $50,000 at least, And then you get car expenses paid for every year and all this other shit. So, you could just, like, you could literally, like, be, like, a multimillionaire by the time you retire from being a pastor. Because you're not paying rent. They have these parsonages, you could just fucking live in this parsonage and not pay rent, not pay any property tax, they don't even pay utilities, most of the time. So it's like, all right, just become a fucking pastor and, bullshit people for an hour each week and do some boring ass sermon that no one's even going to listen to, and just do that for 30 years and then fucking retire and have millions of dollars and then just go buy a luxury condo. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Or you could do what I do, just be a pianist and, donate your services every week to help a church going bankrupt, as we have to spend all our money paying our pastor who doesn't even give a shit and just wants to retire, basically, So we can, like, fucking go on endless cruises. I don't know, whatever. It's all a bunch of horse shit. But yeah, if you're struggling, hate your job, and just become a pastor and bullshit people for 30 years, and just go to hospitals and be like, yeah, God loves you, he's going to help you heal, and there you go. And, look, I do believe in God, but I don't really know how I believe in God at this point. Maybe he's an energy. That's what all the hippies like to say. It's like, God is an energy. God is an energy, and he's, like, everywhere. He's an energy. And then there's all the crystal freaks, too. It's like, oh, my God, crystals. I fucking love crystals. Like, this crystal helps you with your finances. And it's like, how do these people know that? You go in these crystal shops. It's like, how the fuck do you know that quartz crystal is going to help you, like, lose weight? But it's, oh my God, this crystal helps you with anxiety. This one helps with depression. This one helps if you got abducted by aliens and then you got molested by your Uncle Fred. This one will help you get over the trauma. It's like, how do any of you people know this stuff? What? Who determined this shit? They're just making it up. It's all made up. Like everything else in this society. It's all just made up. It's all bullshit. I don't fucking know anymore. And it's like, why do people care? People care so much about shit, I mean, they care, but they also don't. People nowadays, they care about what's not important. About, like, the TikTok shit or, making sure you use the right hashtag. Politically correct terms, for a man or a woman. But it's like, come on, man. It's like, people can't even afford to, like, go to the gas station and get, like, a seltzer. I mean, they're putting a lot of crap in that seltzer anyway. It's like, then all the added sugars, that whole scam. But you know what? Let's just, like, fucking go to the gym. We'll do a bunch of squats. And that's always funny, too, though, when you try to, hit on girls at the gym. Like, you really can't. It's just, like, fucking awkward and creepy. Like, you're going to be that guy that goes up to the hot girl at the gym with their ass hanging out. And it's like, oh, hey, you want to help me, like, with this weight? I don't really know how to use it. It's like, that's a dumbbell. You just fucking lift it. It's like, oh, sorry. Well, by the way, can I maybe have your number? And then it just gets awkward, and then you can never go back to the place. You got to cancel your membership. But, you try to be clever. You try to do the thing where it's like you give them a fist bump when you're walking by, or you like, oh, yeah, hey, I like to do that workout also. Oh, my God. But, whatever. You got to be creative. Or you can just be the creepy guy. You stare at them, and then when they start to look at you, you just quickly look away. I mean, most guys would do it. I mean, you see the way girls dress at the fucking gym? Their asses are hanging out. They're not even wearing clothes now. No, they don't even wear clothes. When there's a guy, like, you're not supposed to look at that, you know, it's like, seriously? It's like, yeah, you know, it's like, don't look. Just keep doing your workout. Fuck off. It's like, alright, fine, I'll keep doing my fucking workout. I know, you get a number and then, you know, you get ghosted. When you approach some girl and then it's like, hey, you're really good at lifting weights. Mind if I spot you? I just happened to notice you from across the gym and I wanted to just compliment your well, you can't say ass because that's rude. So your hair is really like flowing in the wind. And it's like, there's no wind in here. What are you talking about? I don't know. I really think Trump's going to win, though. He's definitely going to win the presidency in a landslide. But dude, that fucking thing is epic. The fucking like fist in the air, you know, with like the fucking American flag and the blood on the ear. That's an epic photo. That's like an album cover for the next hip hop album. I don't know. He's got this in the bag. Biden's brain dead. Whatever. But anyway, that's my 2 cents and everything. Peace out.